This is an introduction to a new feature which allows you to replay an IGC file against historic RASP overlays. The key changes in this version are the addition of the hamburger button beneath the arrow date selector, and then a reduction in the number of overlay buttons, but then there's the 3 dots button which opens up a full list of all the overlays. So you click the hamburger button, you select one or more IGCs. I'll select 3 here to illustrate how it works. Click select, they're processing each one in turn, and it'll display altitude trace at the bottom of the screen, and then in brown you can see the elevation data. The stats display of the currently selected pilot is draggable if it was in the wrong place, and if you click the cross next to the name it will show you a list of the other tracks that you've got loaded, so we could select another one. This also illustrates there's a little bit of a delay in putting the elevation data because that happens in the background. You may look at the RASP overlays and think that looks a little bit odd, and it is basically blending between the 2 hour points, because the overlays are only actually generated for each hour point. So the time is 11:50, so this is a mix of the 11 o'clock overlay and the 12 o'clock overlay, and it does it proportional to the time during the hour. So this will be mainly the 12 o'clock overlay and just a little bit of the 11 o'clock overlay. As you move your way along the timeline, if you get onto the hour you can see it's the pure on the hour overlay, but as you move through you can see it gradually fading from one to the other, and that applies across the various different overlays that you might choose. So C is cloud base. If you press that 3 dots, I'll just move the pilot stats out of the way. If you press the 3 dots it gives you the full list of overlays. Now only the ones that are up to B are relevant historically, because I don't take everything because it's just too much storage, it costs a fortune. Anyway, you can select one of these other ones that what might be interesting. Rain. This has illustrated a bug in the system, so we selected the rain overlay, and I know that isn't the correct rain overlay for the 30th of May, but if I move the trace in the bottom section it will update with the correct overlays, so that's something I'll have to figure out.